hello, and yes, welcome back to another episode of Movie Talks. This is episode 3. It's going to be a bit shorter tonight, guys, because I've got to rush off a bit early. So does my guest. But we still wanted to do it tonight, so we're back. We're going to go till about 8:30. So I'm already going to pre-apologize to people whose comments we don't get to, because it's definitely not going to happen tonight. Anyway, my guest, I can see him backstage smirking while the intro is going on. He is, of course, my podcast co-host. We haven't done an episode in ages, so this is like the first time we're doing something together in like a month. So yeah, we're gonna bring him out, and it is, of course, my real life friend, Ryan.
Hello, everyone. That is the stupidest intro ever. Not like the actual like countdown. It's so much.
Yeah,
it's too much.
It is too much, but it's, I was kind of proud of it when I made it. So
I'm glad someone was.
It's really loud, isn't it? It is very loud.
It is overly loud.
Yeah, and unlike me, very intense music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I was just watching the Apple event. I don't know if you watched any, but they do one every once. I think it's like once a year, and they go for like iOS, Apple Watch, AirPods, etc. And they revealed their new product today. It's the first one they've revealed since the Apple Watch, so it's been years.
Right.
It's the Vision Pro. It's like a VR headset. You put it in your head, you see through it. But basically, it projects the apps in front of you onto the wall, and you can like move it with your hands. You can like enlarge things. You can change the environment around you. You can like put a film on and put it on the wall and make it bigger. It's like Iron Man shit. Like it's like the future.
I was literally about to say it's like Iron Man stuff.
You can walk around your room and have different apps on your wall and like talk to people on one wall, go to another wall and like do other things and stuff with your hands and move stuff. It's insane.
I've got no walls.
Yeah, that's why was a bit shit for it. You have to get like an empty room.
Yeah.
But like you can like change the environment around you and everything. You can sit there. You can sit in a forest and watch a film. It's like fucking insane.
It's one of those things we all knew that was going to happen eventually, didn't we?
Yeah. And it is Apple doing it as well. Like it's
How expensive will it be? That's the next question.
I don't know. I didn't get to that part, but I'm going to assume like $1,000. $1,000, 1,500. It's a big deal. But it's fucking insane. I was like, oh my god. We're here.
I'll come try our friend Alex's when he gets it, because he's the most likely candidate to get it, I think, out of our friends.
Yeah. If you do pay like quarterly over each year, I'll buy it. But
I'll wait and see what other people are saying on that one, I think. But it sounds cool.
Yeah. It's the future, and it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely. But anyway, thank you for coming back on though. Of course, we need to get back on our podcast for anyone that's watching.
Just don't do it anymore.
No, it's just every Monday one of us is just busy. It's just
it's just the older we get, it's life. It's life, isn't it?
Yeah, see, that's the good thing about my YouTube channel. It's just sort of, I just do it when I want. So when I get a free hour, I can do it. But obviously the podcast, we sort of stick to Mondays, and whenever one of us is busy, it's just doesn't happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's life.
I'm sure there'll be some more at some point. But anyway, we'll crack on with some questions. As I say, I apologize to any questions we don't get to, because we're not going to go as long tonight, and we don't want to speed through them too quick. But first up was Sam. He left this comment at 4:30. Hello, mate, and he is here as well, watching now live. I can see some of his comments coming up.
Hey, Sam.
Hope you're both well. What is now your most anticipated new release? Oh, I'm curious as to what yours is going to be.
What's coming out?
Barbie, Indiana Jones, Oppenheimer.
Probably Oppenheimer or Barbie, to be honest. I can't really think what else is out aside from those sort of this year. You got the Marvel ones, but I'm not looking forward to Marvel more than Oppenheimer or something. So yeah, probably be one of those. The new Scorsese films coming out, which should be good. It sounds bad. I don't really get anticipated for like films which aren't Marvel, Star Wars, or like a big blockbuster, just because I don't watch trailers really anymore. So I don't watch anything like that. So I just watch it when it comes out, and hopefully it's good.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm the same. Like, I normally end up preferring those films, don't get me wrong, but they're not the ones I get super excited for. I get excited about seeing, I get to see Spider-Man again. I get to see Groot again.
Exactly, yeah. It's exactly that. It would have been Across the Spider-Verse 2 weeks ago, but that's out now. So
Yeah.
probably Oppenheimer or Barbie.
I think for me it's got to be Indiana Jones. They're just
Love
because
it.
I love that franchise, but Mission Impossible and Asteroid City come to mind pretty quick as well.
Oh yeah, Mission Impossible. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be good.
is Asteroid City this week or is it next week?
I didn't know it was out anytime soon, so
I
I have
think
no
it's very.
idea.
I'm pretty sure it is like in the next couple weeks. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Maybe someone can let us know in the comments. Um, Sabian's the movie and game lover is here.
Hey.
Ryan, are you excited for Doctor Who the 60th anniversary specials? Also, who's your favorite Doctor and favorite
Oof.
episode of Doctor Who?
So, am I excited for it? Yes. I'll be completely honest. I wish we were going straight to Ncuti as the Doctor. I love
Oh
David's.
no,
I love
really?
David's. I'm excited for the 60th, but I'm
Yeah.
just interested to get to a new Doctor, a new
Mm.
era. Personally, I'd rather just get to that. But I'm
See,
excited for it.
I'm kind of equally excited for both. For you, I'm such a David fan. You'd think I'd just want David back, but I'm happy it's just 3 episodes and then we're gonna move on. I'm
Yeah,
really happy.
I'm excited for it, but I'm more excited to see Ncuti. My favorite Doctor is Matt, and then David, and then my favorite episode would be. It's a really difficult question. I would
Mm,
probably say, oof, it would be one of the last 4 episodes of season 4. So
mhm.
like turn left, one of those ones, or
That was a good one.
the last 2 episodes, one with the Daleks invading Earth.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
well, that's basically every episode.
yeah,
But Day of the Doctor, that's just
mm,
amazing to me.
yeah,
So yeah, I would say Day of the Doctor.
yeah. That's a good
It's
one.
it's it's an event. It's special. It's a big deal.
It is. I still remember I wasn't really watching Doctor Who too. I was watching it, but I wasn't like a huge fan of that. I'd sort of fallen out of love with the show a little bit at that point. But even I come back for the 50th, sorry, and it was so good.
Mm. Yeah, no, it was a that was a really good episode. And to be fair, the ones around it, I think it was the name of the Doctor, the day of the Doctor, and the time of the Doctor. Those 3 episodes, I think, are really, really great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. I really like as well, one that doesn't come up too much is the Capaldi one where he's in the castle by himself.
Heaven Sent.
That
Yeah,
one.
that's a really good episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of really good episodes in that season 9.
Mhm.
There's a few of those 2 parts are really good. I like the one with Davros. I
Mhm.
think it's Magician's Apprentice. Magician's Apprentice. Then I
Yeah,
don't know if that's the first or second part, but
yeah, you are right. I can't remember what the other one's called, but,
yeah, because you got like the lake one.
I really like that double parter.
That's really good.
Under the Flood or something like that? Under the F
Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, because the other ones are really good as well. In there, there's the Eye of the Raven. Is it Eye of the
Mm.
Raven? Is it
Yeah, yeah,
Eye of the
that's
Raven?
yeah, that
That's one where
something
Clara, dies.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's a really good episode. But then the
Mm.
one before that isn't good. There's the one with the sleeping eye, and that's fucking awful. And
Yeah,
the ones
there's
with Maisie Williams aren't good
I was
either.
I was gonna say the double part with Maisie Williams wasn't very good, I didn't think. Which
No.
her character was called Me, weren't
Me,
it?
yeah. World Enough in Time. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Cyberman story,
Mm,
and one of my favorite episodes, I'd say, from the later series of
yeah.
Doctor Who.
I remember being like I thought season 10 was kind of it was just okay, and then that last
Mm.
double part come out, and it was like, "Holy shit, they're going out with a bang on this one."
Yeah, no, definitely. That reveal with the Master, I didn't see. I knew he was in it. For some reason, I just didn't put one and two together. I just
Mm,
forgot he was in it. To be honest, I
yeah,
forgot he was going to appear. And
yeah,
then when he revealed, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was
yeah.
like, "That's really good
See,
prosthetics."
I actually caught that halfway through the episode that it was John Sims. I was like, "That's definitely John Sims there."
Because he does such a different accent, he looked so different. I just didn't.
Yeah,
I just didn't think of it. But it was
yeah,
really good.
yeah. No, it was really well done.
Mm.
And we got Josh here saying, "Hey fellas, how's it going? Rewatched Godzilla 2014 today and liked it quite a bit. Thought the human stuff was BS, but the way Gareth Edwards handles scale is super interesting." Yeah, I mean, you never get great human stuff in these kaiju monster films, do you? But
No, that one's probably one of the better ones for it as well. To be fair.
it is, yeah.
Um, yeah, compared to the second Godzilla, which is not very good when it comes to the human stuff.
Mm,
Um, I like that film a lot. Like just Justin said, it's really good with the scale.
hmm
The Godzilla looks amazing in it. He's not
yeah,
in it much, but yeah, every time he's on the screen, it's really fucking good. And that last like 20 minutes is amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with because he done Rogue One, didn't he, Gareth Edwards?
Yes.
And the Death Star just looks huge in it, don't it? He does such a good job
Yeah.
at capturing how big that is.
Yeah, he's doing a sci-fi film actually this year. It's basically a Star Wars
Mm.
rip-off. I actually watched the
Yeah.
trailer for that. And it looked really good.
I haven't watched the
Um,
trailer, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it.
it
And
looks great.
yeah, I love those two films we've mentioned by him already. So I'll definitely want to go see that one.
Yeah, it's very Star Wars. Even like the setting, it's all very Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I guess if he wants to give us a good Star Wars film, then we're in need of one. So why not? Like,
I want to bring this comment up near the bottom, and then I'll go back to where we were. But this is really cool. Mr. Tin Sonic here. He's a really lovely guy. He helps me out with my Marvel slipcovers. He put currently watching from Madison Square Park in New York. Been all over
oh
finding
wow,
movie locations.
that's very cool.
Very
I'd love
cool.
to. I'd love to go to Madison Square.
Yeah, same. I really want to go to New York, but it's. I always find it cool when someone's watching someone like just not in
Yeah,
the UK and to be in Madison Square. That's really cool.
that is cool. Well, I hope you're having a nice time. Very jealous.
Absolutely.
We're in England.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the weather's not too bad here at the minute. Well,
To
obviously it's
be
evening
fair,
now.
there's worse days to be in the country. So
Yeah. We've had some very lovely weather lately. I'll take it.
yeah.
Um, okay, this one's for me because I'm late on this. When is my May video coming on my films I've watched? I'm gonna try and record it tomorrow. I knew I had the stream on today, so it's like I didn't want to record today and then come have dinner, do the stream. It's like then my whole afternoon's just gone to this. So I thought I'll have a bit of PlayStation this afternoon, then we'll do the stream. Yeah, I went back onto some Call of Duty today, weirdly.
Really?
Yeah, I was just in the mood
That's
to shoot some
that's a
people.
rogue one.
Yeah, I was just in the mood to shoot some people, so I just loaded up a couple games of Team Deathmatch.
Nice.
Mm.
Cameron.
Cameron,
He has a
hello.
Bluey picture.
Oh, does he?
He does.
Oh, yeah.
I know that brand.
I don't know much about that one. I'm rewatching Modern Doctor Who now on season 6. Season 6 was actually one of my weaker seasons, personally.
There's a
You
lot of
like
bits I
it?
enjoy in there. I really like the two-parter, the
Mhm,
silent one. I
mm,
think that's a really fucking cool episodes. I love
mhm.
the silence. They're one of my favorite. Definitely, I say they're my favorite modern villain alongside the Weeping Angels.
Yeah.
I think they're amazing.
Mhm.
And yeah, we got oh my god, what's it called? The God something, the one with the
Oh,
hotel,
God Complex?
the
God
God
Complex?
complex. Yeah,
Mm,
that's really great. Yeah, there's a couple good ones in there, but it's a lot. There's some hit or misses as well. But there's some
mm.
solid bits in there. Moffat
Oh,
always the one I think he always swings. He doesn't
mhm.
always hit, but he
No.
swings, and it's usually interesting if he misses.
Yeah, yeah. It's I think with Matt seasons, it's my least favorite because I think season 5 is obviously the
Yeah,
best, I think. And I think the reason I prefer 7 is because it's more consistently good. There's less weaker episodes in there, I think, is how I describe it for
yeah.
me.
And you got some really strong. I think the stronger ones in there, I think, stand above the stronger ones
Yeah.
in season 6. I think
Mm,
season 7 looks really good as well. I think it's
yeah.
visually one of the
Well,
best seasons they've done.
I think they went for like this is what I like about Moffat. Season 5 was an normal season of Doctor Who. Season 6 was like a continuous story. Then season 7,
Mm.
each episode was like a movie. Like
Yeah,
each
I really enjoyed those the crack in the wall, and then
yeah.
I enjoyed all those little story beats he put throughout the seasons. I think that made it always really interesting, and it's something we
Mm,
missed in Jodie Whittaker's seasons. It just didn't
yeah.
have that, he was always
No.
curious what was happening. Same with like Missy in the latest seasons of the show, and then when season is it 8 when it would always end and people would always go to
Yeah.
that afterlife place. It was
Mm,
intriguing, and that's
mm,
missing in the newer seasons.
yeah. I think we'll get it back because Russell liked doing that with David as well, didn't he? He had the
Yeah,
bad wolf
the
thing, and then you
drums.
had the drums,
Yeah.
and the bees are disappearing.
Bizarre stuff. But no, I enjoyed those aspects in season
Yeah.
6 as well.
Yeah. No, definitely. I agree. Jim is here. Hello, mate. Um, Cameron says I just watched Across the Spider-Verse. It was amazing. Yeah, we come out of it. We saw it opening night, didn't we? Thursday.
Yes, we did. It was incredible. Very good.
Yeah.
One
I
of the best superhero films of all time. Probably
I
probably
think
the
it is.
best.
I think it is
Yeah.
my favorite.
I didn't expect it.
No. I thought it'd be good, but I didn't think they'd be able to top the first one, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it'd be below the first, but leading into it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm pleasantly surprised it wasn't. It was better, and it was really
Yeah.
good, really good. And the animation was just unreal.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably the best looking movie I've ever seen, I think. Or it's definitely top 5.
Yeah, it's the amount of effort went into that is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm looking forward to watching it at home,
mm,
watching it at home as well. And then waiting for it to come on HD at home as well, so people can put on online all the Easter eggs.
yeah. Yeah.
There's so many, and I saw one today, like a popsicle Spider-Man in the
I
background.
saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
like,
that one.
fuck.
Yeah,
So good.
there's some other really cool ones like that I won't talk about them because obviously they're spoilery. But there's things that you can go back to from the first film now, and it's like I wonder if they plan this film from the word go because there's some little references in the first
Yeah,
one which they come back to in this one, just like some colors and stuff, and it's like.
yeah,
Did they know all of this? Did they plan all 3 of these movies at once? Because I assume they planned the first film and then they done these 2 together. But
yeah. No, it's really impressive. Really good film. Really
yeah,
good. It's doing really
uh,
well too, which is nice to see.
I have seen that because the first one actually didn't do amazingly, did it?
It did okay, but it's one of those things. There's a good word of mouth throughout the 5 years since it came out.
Yeah,
It's built that reputation up.
100%. Jim says, will there be episodes on Phase 4 MCU projects you missed talking about on Off to the Movies, like Black Panther 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special? Well, we've missed the movie as well now as the third one.
Yeah, I wanted to do the movie too. It's a shame we didn't, but
Mm.
yeah, we will definitely do it because we missed. I think we missed basically all of them because we did Moon Knight, and we did. I think we only did Moon Knight, maybe
Well,
Miss Marvel.
did we do Ant-Man? I feel like we
We did
might have done.
Ant-Man. I think we did Ant-Man. Yeah, because we
Mhm.
missed She-Hulk, we missed Black Panther,
Yeah.
Guardians 3, the Christmas special.
I think we
We
done
missed
Doctor
quite a
Strange.
few.
Yeah, I think we managed to do Doctor Strange and Spider-Man we obviously done, I think. But
We did Doctor Strange.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think our next episode, when we hopefully it'll be this Monday, if not the one after, we will get back to it eventually. We just gotta wait till we're both free.
but yeah,
We'll
to be fair, Phase 4 would be a pretty good one to do next because
yeah,
we did miss Guardians
just
as
do a
well.
recap episode, maybe, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll get back on them.
I'm gonna quickly mute just to turn my lights on 'cause it's getting a bit dark, and I'll keep
Yeah.
turning the brightness of my laptop, and it's starting to, not do
Yeah.
much. Give me a second.
No, it's all right. No worries. Right, we're on to this one next. I don't know if Ryan can still hear me. Oh, he had his headphones in, so probably not. I know James has seen it. Ryan, have you seen Live in Bill Nye? Heard really good things. Want to check out the original? I didn't actually know there was an original version. I don't know that director. So this one's more for you, Ryan. Because you didn't come to the cinema
No,
to see this with me. Living by Bill Nye. You haven't seen this, have you?
no, I wanted to.
Mm.
I couldn't go to cinema for whatever reason, and yeah, heard it's really good. Want to check out original film Mercury? Not seen either.
I didn't know
Especially
it
the
was an
original
original.
film.
I
Me
honestly
neither.
had no idea that was a remake. But yeah, I think you'll really like it. It's a really sweet film. It's very emotional at the end. Very emotional.
We'll have to watch it at some point. There's so
Yeah,
many things I need to watch.
yeah. It's yeah. I mean, it is a good one. To be fair, most of the films that you miss, because admittedly, I go a few more times than you. A lot of the ones that you tend to miss at the cinema are the weaker ones anyway. So like, you didn't see what
Yeah.
was it, Renfield or Fast X? So
No, Renfield's actually what I wanted to see because it looked good.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really didn't miss anything on that. And then Jim also says, watch Across the Spider-Verse. It might be my favorite Marvel movie now. Into the Spider-Verse, my second. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, it's very good.
And then James, are you interested in getting more games for your Switch? I'd recommend a game series called Hello Neighbor. I haven't played them. Have you played them, Ryan?
No, but James needs to stop buying games and actually play the ones he's got. So
Yeah.
he doesn't play his games. He
No,
just buys new ones.
Yeah, I every time I go on holiday, I think, "Oh, I'm gonna buy a new one to take away
Mm.
with me," and, like, it's like I got that Mario 3-pack one, and I
Mhm.
played Galaxy. I did do all of that one and really liked it, but then I never done I mean, I played 64 when I was younger
I
anyway.
wanted it for Sunshine because I had never played Sunshine's the only one I hadn't
That's the
played.
one I haven't played either.
Yeah. Yeah, because
So,
I did 64, I've done Galaxy 1, 2, and
yeah.
obviously Odyssey as well, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Well, you're
I've done
welcome to
Sunshine.
borrow mine, but
No, I'd actually like to at one point because I'd like to play 64 again as well, and Galaxy. It's been so long, since I've
yeah.
played those.
I mean, Galaxy was so good because it was my first time playing that when I bought it on Switch. I didn't have it on the
Really?
Wii.
It's the second one, isn't it, on there? Is it the
Third,
second?
third one.
The
Right?
third no, the second Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, that's what I meant.
Oh, right. Sorry.
But
Yes.
you threw me for a loop then, I was like,
I
"Huh?"
no, I forgot there was a Galaxy 2. Sorry. Yeah, it is the first Galaxy on there.
Oh,
So
it's
I've
the
never
first Galaxy.
yeah, I still haven't
Okay.
played Sunrise or Sunshine, whatever it's called, and Galaxy 2. They're the 2 I
Okay.
haven't played.
Yeah, fair enough.
But, Odyssey's still my favorite. I love that one. Um, okay, this one's definitely for me. James, great to hear you're enjoying Noel's new album, mate. I did enjoy it more on second listen. We'll be picking up the vinyl very soon. Yeah, it's a really good record. Are you much of a Noel Gallagher fan or
I haven't listened to a single solo
no?
track of his.
Do you know what? Quite controversial. I think I enjoy his solo stuff more than Oasis now. Um,
I know Oasis's hits. I don't know
think
much
thing
after
I'll
that.
say about Oasis is I love their first 3 albums. They're the iconic ones, and then it's all just kind of meh, generic stuff from there.
Yeah.
Um, but I did just get actually, Sam, you might be interested in this. I just bought tickets to go see Paolo Nutini. You like Paolo Nutini, Brian?
Never listened to him.
No?
Is it him? Is it him or is
It
it a
is a
band?
him. You'll
Okay.
actually know a couple of his songs if you heard
Okay.
them. He's only got 4
I'm not good with music. It's something I actually do want to I need to get into more, but
yeah.
yeah, I'm a very I'm sort of creature of habit. I listen to the same artist over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
fair enough. No, it's you'll definitely know a few of his songs if they come on. He's got a lot. He's still quite modern. Yeah, going to Brighton to see him in July, so
Ooh,
that'll be fun.
will be fun.
Um, how many films do you see in the cinema per month? I think it depends what's out, don't it? Really, for us.
Yeah, probably 3. James sees more than me. I'd say like 6 for James, 3 for me.
Yeah, that's true. Our friend Reese, he's always up for going as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not very good at it because when I work in London, I'm either not home in time or I'm busy after work and
Honestly,
whatever.
if I done like your hours as well, I'd be exactly the same. Like, obviously, I finish work at 3, so for me, I've got the afternoon to chill out at home, and then I can go. Oh yeah, I'll go out this evening. Why not?
Yeah,
But if I just got home, yeah, I can understand why you don't want to immediately go straight back out.
yeah, exactly. Because I get home at 6:30, so it's usually straight out the door again. So
Yeah,
sometimes I can't be asked.
yeah. Sabine asks, "What is your favorite movie genre?" Mine's animation.
Um,
I mean, I'd say
Probably drama or thriller.
I was gonna say thriller as well.
Yeah, drama or thriller. To be honest, I watch anything.
Mm.
Um,
At the
yeah,
minute, yeah, at the minute though, I gotta say, westerns. I'm loving my old western films.
yeah,
I'm really starting to understand why that was like the most popular thing in the world back in the late 60s and early 70s.
yeah. I haven't watched loads. I love rom coms. I'm a sucker
Mm,
for a rom com.
I like a rom.
Um, I'd say drama. I watch so many dramas, especially when it comes to TV. I think
Mhm.
TV is where I watch more things,
Yeah.
and drama tends to be what I watch.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
like it usually sprinkled other bits in there, either sci-fi or thriller
Mhm.
or whatever.
Yeah. No, I'm the same. There isn't really a genre I dislike, to be honest. I do find enjoyment in everything. My least favorite's probably comedy, if I'm being honest.
I agree. It's usually comedy or action I don't tend to watch. I like good action films. Um,
Action needs to be like the John Wick films. They had me. They're so fun to watch. But I just watched those 2 Equalizer films for the new one, and honestly, it was like the most stale action I've ever seen. Like,
I haven't seen them. I just don't tend to watch action films because even things I love like Star Wars or Marvel, I don't watch those for the action. I watch those
No.
mainly for the characters, and then
Mhm.
I watch it for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And like the lore aspect of Star Wars, especially, I find it interesting. I
Mhm.
like the lightsaber fights. I like the superhero fights, but it's not the
Yeah.
reason I go to watch them.
No. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. Sam asks, "Are you excited for new
Yes,
Black Mirror?"
yes, I love Black Mirror.
Yeah. I haven't watched anything for the new one though. I think there's a
I
trailer, isn't
haven't.
there?
No, it's not all Black Mirror is good, but some of the episodes which are good are some of my favorite episodes of TV. So
Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever say there was a bad episode though, of Black Mirror.
no, there's some like I wouldn't go back and watch again.
There
But there's
was
a few standouts for me, especially in the
yeah.
earlier seasons, and then a few
Mm.
from the later ones as well. Like the last season that came out, I haven't rewatched any of those.
No, I didn't. None of them blew me away. I think my least favorite one. I remember one with like I think it was black and white, and it was a robot dog or something. And I was like,
Crocodile,
yeah, I was like,
Watch
that one ain't
Crocodile.
for me. I thought,
Yeah, but it was. I think it was better before Netflix got it. But there has been a
mm,
few good Netflix episodes. Just Andrew Napero, Shut Up and Dance, and then Hang the DJ. I think the
see,
standouts, and the social media one as well. I think they're the standouts from
yeah,
the later
I
ones.
can't remember what it's called, but my
Oh,
favorite episode is actually from
USS Callister.
that's
Yeah,
actually my. I know that it's not a popular pick, but I don't know if it's just because it's so me.
it's really
Sort
good.
of. Yeah,
It's a really good episode. That one.
but I mean, my other favorites are probably White Christmas, which I think is your favorite as well.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
And then the phone one as well. And what's the one where it's like that woman keeps waking up every morning and like
Oh,
the people are following her around with mobile phones.
oh no, I know it. Yeah, it's in season
And
two.
yeah, and then there's that huge plot twist at the end. Like
Yeah,
that one at the end of that episode, my mind was like, what the fuck have I just watched?
yeah.
I
That
think I had to
one.
watch it again. Just so that when I watched it again, I knew what was happening, and it was just like a whole different experience.
It's insane.
It,
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it is. You are right. Some of the best TV ever is in Black Mirror.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it's out soon. I think it's out next week, maybe.
Oh, really?
I
Is
think
it?
so.
I'm guessing it's 3 episodes again.
I don't think it is. I
Oh,
think
isn't
it's
it?
more. I think it might be 6, but I might be lying.
Okay. Hmm.
Because I've seen the cast list, and it seems too big for 3
Yeah.
episodes.
Well, see, I haven't even seen the cast list. I don't even know who's in it.
They've got I know Aaron Paul's in it. I know he's in one.
Oh, I did hear
Yeah,
about Aaron Paul actually. Yeah.
and they've got I think Salma Hayek as well.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
I think maybe might be
Yeah.
lying.
Harry asks, "Do you think we will see 8K physical discs, or will it stop the 4K ones?" I don't.
Not yet, I don't think. Maybe in the future, but I don't think yet. I don't think I don't think we've moved to 4K yet, to be honest. Especially when it comes to physical.
Yeah, I feel like the only people buying the 4Ks really are collectors like myself. I feel
Mm,
like the kind of casual person. I mean, the casual people are just all streaming now, which is fine. You know, that's the popular thing. It's the easy thing. But I feel like the few people that do still buy stuff casually, they're just going to go for DVDs or Blu-rays. I think.
yeah. And then it comes to streaming. I think the internet will need to get better before we start streaming 8K. Because even
Mm.
4K isn't really 4K when it's streaming to the TV through like Netflix or Disney Plus. It's
No.
usually upscaled.
Mhm.
I don't think 8K is anytime soon.
No, I can't see it even myself. Not for a while yet. Jim did ask Lee's favorite genre, but we sort of covered that. Both comedy,
Comedy,
action.
yeah.
Uh,
Especially action comedy.
yeah.
I would never put an action comedy film on, like, ever.
So you don't like many of the Rock's films then?
No, these are like Jumanji. I like things like that. Yeah,
Mm.
that's funny. But aside from that, would never really put them on.
Not what was the one we watched? We went to see it at the cinema, and then the cinema had a power cut, and we come home and it was on Disney Plus. What one was that?
Did we?
Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that was just really forgettable. It wasn't even bad. It was just really forgettable.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we literally we
whatever.
put so much effort into watching this movie. We ended up actually paying for it. Because obviously we got the card, so we can just walk in for free at our cinema. But
Mm.
we come home and paid for it, and
It wasn't really worth it, to be honest.
no. Um, Sam says his most anticipated films are The Flash and Asteroid City. Yeah, The Flash is next weekend, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. I think it's next week.
Yeah, that's out soon, isn't it? God.
Not looking forward to that one, Ryan.
No, like he's my favorite DC character. I should be more excited for that. I just don't like Ezra Miller. I'm
Yeah.
going to try to go into it with an open mind. I'm looking forward to aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
I am very disappointed. I've heard so many rumors and who's going to be in the film and cameos and stuff. I'm very disappointed about a couple of the choices. But yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping it's good. Apparently it's good. But Asteroid City, I'm actually semi excited for that one. It's got a really good cast. I didn't realize how good the cast was until like last week. I'm not the biggest Wes Anderson fan, but I enjoyed Fantastic Mr. Fox. So I've come off my hate wagon for Wes Anderson for now.
I gotta admit, since like we saw Isles of Dogs and The French Dispatch, and I gotta admit, Isles of Dogs is probably my least favorite film of his, and French Dispatch is probably only 2 places above that. Like we've unfortunately had 2 of his weaker films, I think, at the cinema.
Yeah, I needed a good one again after those ones because I've seen Grand Budapest, which is really good.
Yeah,
I didn't really connect or like that much Moonrise Kingdom. I know you like it, and then the other 2, which I didn't connect with either. So I've watched 4 of his films, and 3 I've not cared for. So I was like, I needed just another one, and I did get that.
Yeah, I think I'd recommend if you wanted to do another one. I think The Life of Aquatic you'd probably enjoy because it's more of a comedy and it's Bill Murray being funny. And The Royal Tenenbaums, I think you'd actually like a lot because it's about a big wacky family in a big mansion, and I know that you kind of like that sort of stuff a bit.
Yeah, I think they're on Disney Plus.
Yeah, all of them are on Disney Plus, but Moonrise Kingdom for some weird reason.
Okay, I'll give them a watch.
And Asteroid City is the 23rd of June.
Nice.
I'll be pushing to see. Yeah, I'll be pushing to see that opening day. I think
I'll go see Asteroid City.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. And then James asked, "Did you pick up the Fablemans for HMV First Edition?" Now, I love the Fablemans, but I didn't pick it up because I'm trying to be good with money. But I hear there's like a limited edition box set edition, and now I want it. This is how they get me. They do a nice box with a book and some art cards. I'm a sucker for that. But this is the bad thing, though. Sometimes they put out sets with like thin, flimsy card, like the Inglourious Bastard set, which I've got right here. Like it's just like it's a great film, but it's like I was so disappointed with this set. It's just like really like thin card. You know what I mean?
Bit shit.
Yeah.
How much is that?
How much was it?
Yeah.
I think it was 25 or 30.
Woof.
But if the Fablemans has a nice hard cardboard set, like all of my lovely sets along my top here, then I'll buy it. It comes down to the cardboard. Is that bad?
A little bit.
Sam says my favorite episode of Doctor Who has to be Midnight from Series 4. Feels like a Black Mirror episode. Actually, that is also up there for me as well.
Yeah, it's a really good episode. Season 4 is just amazing.
Yeah,
I think there's only a couple which I'm not 100% on from what I remember.
But even then, they're still entertaining enough. Like I'd say, like the Wasp one.
That's the one. Yeah, it's entertaining, but like it's not.
There's still some funny moments in it, like that bit where Donna snogs the Doctor with all the salt.
Yeah. I actually forgot an episode. Completely forgot the Human Nature and Family of Blood 2-parter. They're probably like my favorite episodes. They're amazing.
They're my favorite episodes as well. Those two. It's just such a and the Doctor's not even really in it, which is the crazy thing about it.
The director, when I was at Bournemouth University, the director came and did a lecture for us.
I remember you telling me,
yeah, and it was really cool just sort of hearing him talk about it, which I think just made me like it even more. But it just fantastic episode.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree. I think that is the best episode or story of Doctor Who for sure. There's a lot of Doctor Who talk going on here. Cameron says his favorite episodes are Blink and the Library 2-parter.
Yeah, Water of Mars, really good.
Yeah. Man, Water of Mars scared the shit out of me when I first watched it.
It's creepy. It's a really there's people with videos who like have a phobia of holes, and I can imagine they're not a big fan of that. Like all the water like pouring out of their pores.
I used to be absolutely terrified of anything with zombies in. Like when I was younger, genuinely, I couldn't even watch Shaun of the Dead. I just hated
Wow.
zombies. I was so scared of them, and they're very zombie-like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't get on with that episode when it aired. Marvelous is here. Hey, James and Ryan. Hello,
Hey,
mate. Ethan's here. Hello, mate. Just want to say I'm a huge fan of the podcast. Keep up the amazing content.
thank you.
Thank you. We're going to
Well,
do our best.
you say keep it up like we're releasing it, but thank you.
Well, hey, we'll get as a
One day, yeah, we'll get there.
we will get back to it. We will get back to it. Marvelous says, "Oh my god, I can't believe the Flash is around the corner. I'm so excited." What's your guys' hype level? Well, I'm gonna say my hype level is like a 7, just because of like where what I'm hearing
Yeah.
about it. I'm more curious to hear yours, Ryan. That's why I sort of rushed in first there.
Probably like a 3. And like I said, he's like my Spider-Man for DC. I really should be like a 10, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just I love the Flash comics, and I used to love the Flash TV show when it first airs. Season 1 and 2, I think, are great pieces of TV still. But yeah, I've not been a fan of this incarnation of the character since he's came to the screen in the first Justice League film or Batman v Superman. So
2 seconds of screen time.
Yeah, and there's just just him, but then it's just like I'm so picky with it just because one, I love the character, but just because I don't like him, I'm just so picky with everything. But no, apparently it's really good. Michael Keaton looks good. I heard Supergirl's great in it as well. And I heard it's actually a good film, so I will go in positive. But for now, no, I'm not excited.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like because I know you've read the Flashpoint comic, and as you say, is your favorite character. I feel like there's going to be elements of this movie that are going to disappoint you. I think. Whereas I'm not a huge Flash fan myself. Like I don't mind him, I don't dislike him, but he's not one of my favorites, and I haven't read the comics, so I think I'm gonna get on with the film more.
Yeah, the comic's one of my favorites, favorite comic books ever. So it's a bizarre choice for the first film, but yeah, we will see. We will see. I know it's going to be like Civil War for the Captain America films, where they just take the title and they sort of take the loose concept of it and run with it. And I'm sure it'll be the same for this, because Civil War is just Iron Man, Captain America fight. That's all it has to do with the comic. And I'm guessing for this, it'll be he travels back in time to a different and messes things up. That will be the extent of the comic adaptation.
Yeah, that's a good comparison, to be fair. Sam also asks, are you looking forward to the new Transformers film?
I am. Yeah. Trailers look good. I used to love the animated show as a kid. It's based on. So.
We're seeing it on Sunday, aren't we?
Yes, that's the plan. Yeah. No,
depending on how hungover we are, right? I'm guessing that's the thing.
Oh boy, it's usually how Sundays go.
Exactly.
But no, it looks lots of fun. I really like Bumblebee, and I really like Transformers as a property.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm not. I like Bumblebee. I'm gonna rewatch it this week, and I'm quite looking forward to doing that. But I'm not the biggest fan of the original 5 films. I think 1 and 3 are fine. Them ones are fine. But that it's a very fun concept. I think the
definitely like Transformers Prime, Beast Wars. And then I used to really like the Cybertron games on PS3. I love all that. So yeah, I want good Transformers content. It's a really fun idea.
No, 100%. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this one goes. Like you say, picking up after Bumblebee, it should be good fun.
Yes.
Tim says, "Is there any moment from the Inbetweeners that made you laugh out loud?" I think
quite a lot of it.
Yeah, from the TV show, most moments.
Yeah, there's honestly most episodes. Well, but every episode has moments from it. The camping one, the last episode's actually one of my favorites.
For me, the last 2 episodes are my favorite episodes.
But they kept throwing his shit in the fire, and they're like, "Stop burning my things!" And then the car, let's go to the car into the lake. It's so good.
My favorite bit's when the cars are under the water, and then he finally finds a rock, and he just lobs it in the back.
And then, that one, and then the one went on the boat, and they get sort of stranded. Like a fish is in the boat, and he starts to beat the fish up. Like, could be a shark. It's so good.
Yeah, I see. The other one I really like is when Will's home alone, and the next door. No, they golf club some guys daffodils, don't they? And then he turns up at the house the next morning.
There's that one. Yeah, there's so many. Every episode just has those moments when he throws up on the kids.
Oh god, that's
Yeah, it's just there's so many just highlights when he's just sort of chatting shit about the people on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And he sort of the camera pans around and he sees the disabled. It's just there's so many just
Yeah.
terrible parts.
Yeah, it is a funny show though. It's good. And you know what? It came out at perfect time for us. We were at secondary school. Like it was like perfect timing for us.
Yeah, it's if people want to know what the UK, especially sort of London culture is like that sort of youth culture, is the perfect thing to watch.
Yeah, no, 100%. It really is. It's just very good fun.
Yeah.
And then Cameron B replied to your comments on his avatar. Glad you like my Bluey pick. Here's my OC named Buddy.
Sweet. I know it from work. They're our rival. So.
Oh really?
They
are. So Peppa Pig and Bluey are not friends. No. This is an interesting one. Favorite season from each Doctor?
4. Oh, sorry. So I was with the favorite season in general. So Tennant 4.
Yeah.
Matt 5.
Wait, what's your favorite season with Christopher Eccleston?
Sorry,
that was a terrible joke. Carry on.
So 1, 4, 5, 9, and then the last one with Jodie because it's the shortest and had a couple ones which are quite good.
Mine's exactly the same. 4, 5, 9, and Jodie's last one because it's the shortest.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the one with the fucking what are they called? The potato people.
Potato people.
The potatoes.
Oh, adipose.
No. The oh my god, the army people. They like potatoes. What's their name?
Oh, Sontarans.
Sontarans, that's the one. Sontarans.
Oh, from Jodie's. I thought you literally were just like going back to like another episode you like. And I don't get me wrong, I like the adipose one.
Is that the last season?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought you were just like spitballing episodes again, and I instantly went to adipose, and I was like, I do like that episode, but that's a very random one.
Yeah, it's Donna's first episode, isn't it?
Yeah, first one after the Christmas special that she was in, weren't it? Because they had that cool bit where they're like looking at each other through the glass, weren't it? The Centaurian one was really cool actually, and I like the Weeping Angel episode in that season of Jodie.
Yeah, so I actually enjoyed the concept of that one actually leading up to the finale. I thought it was quite interesting. Like, the villain, he looked a bit silly, but he had quite a cool voice. I was like, this could be cool. It wasn't. But...
No, it got to the ending and it bottled it. Although I could never take that villain too seriously because I remember in his first episode, do you remember they released it on Halloween? Like his first lines were like, "Trick or treat, Doctor." And it was like, I just cringed so hard.
Yeah, it was trying to be really cool and it just wasn't.
Yeah, no. It reminded me more of like a Sarah Jane Adventures villain.
Yeah.
Marvelous asks, what's your most anticipated game? Mine is Marvel Spider-Man 2 on
that
PS5.
One.
Yeah, mine's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I actually platinumed Spider-Man today, the first one.
That's so weird because that's what I'm trying to do at the minute. Did I tell you this?
Yeah.
Is this why you did it?
And I went to look at it and I had 2 trophies left and I was like,
okay.
I'm just going to do this. I'm doing the DLC as well. I'm halfway through the second.
Matt, we are literally at nearly the same point then. I'm halfway through the second. Well, no, I've done all of the story in the second one. I'm just trying to 100% it now.
So I've done the side stuff. I just need to do the story now.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite
ends.
Yeah.
But, the game looks fantastic. Apparently the map's twice as big. You've got the symbiote. You've got the iron legs as well. Because they're going to be, because they're in the first trailer and they're actually going to give them an actual move set this time, and they're not just going to be just smack stuff in front of you.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really good. And then you've got Miles as well. So it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm loving the fact that hopefully you'll be able to switch between the 2 characters and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I was looking at it today, actually, my platinum trophies. I've got the first 3 Spyro games. I've got Spider-Man 1 twice. And then I've got Ratchet and Clank, the new one, and I'm 1 away from Miles Morales. I just need to finish the game with New Game Plus. But all 7 of those are Insomniac games. The first Spyro one technically aren't because it's Activision now, but they are based on Insomniac games. But
yeah,
I love that studio.
I've actually only platinumed 2 games on my PS5. I've platinum Miles Morales and Lego Star Wars.
Nice. I'm 1 away from Guardians of the Galaxy being finished and Miles Morales. I just need to finish those. But
yeah, The Miles Morales one was really fun to do. That was my first platinum, and man, I can't lie, I love that Lego Star Wars game. That was just such an easy one for me to do because it was like I think I just finished everything, and I looked, I had like 2 trophies left to do, and I was like, might as well just do it.
Yeah. I do need to finish that. I actually stopped playing after the episode 7.
Oh, do you know what? Don't blame you.
And it wasn't actually for that reason. It was just I sort of because I was grinding it out, trying to do everything on the side, and I got a bit tired of it. So I just
Yeah,
stopped
that's
playing.
fair. Yeah, I see. I bought all the packs as well. I've got like all the characters on it. Do you know what though? The character designs are amazing on the ones in the packs. They've just gone a really lazy route, and they haven't given any of them voice lines,
Oh, really?
which really sucks because you can get like Obi-Wan from the Obi-Wan show. It's like, why don't you just take some of the voice lines that the other Obi-Wan say and put them on him?
Yeah, yeah, that makes no sense.
No, they went a really lazy route with that one. Right, I'm gonna pick and choose a little bit here with the comments because we've only got about 10 minutes left. So again, apologies to those who I skip over. But do you know, I'm gonna bring this one up because I'm curious as to whether you've seen some of these, Ryan. Because a couple people in our friendship group keep surprising me that they've seen these films. So I just discovered these films a couple weeks ago. Oh, no, I knew about them when I was growing up, but I decided to finally start watching them the other day. And Sam says here, I watched Carry On Cruising today. Wasn't too bad, to be fair. My favorite of the Carry On series has to be Constable. I hear the series of films gets better, though. No? Not seen
I'll be
any?
honest with you, I hadn't heard of them until you told me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
There's a couple of people in our friendship group. I got when I put a picture of it up on my Instagram, the box set. Our friend Reese, Woolman. I don't know if I should say. Anyway, I've seen his surname there now. He messaged me going, "Oh my god, I love these
Really?
films," and I was like, "What the hell?"
I'm surprised.
Yeah, so was I. Really caught me off guard. And then a few other the other Reese in our group, he said like he likes him a lot. So yeah, it's
Fair enough. No, I
yeah.
never heard of them, to be honest.
I knew my dad liked them because it's like such my dad thing to like. But yeah, they're quite good films to be fair. I've only watched 3. They're just very old humor, Only Fools and Horses style of humor.
Ah, fair enough.
Right. Let me have a look. Okay, let's have a go on this one. Favorite and least favorite Paul Thomas Anderson film.
Oh, I don't think I've seen many, to be honest. So actually, I need to
No?
bring them up in front of me.
I think
I've actually gone to watch a few of his films quite a few times, but they've just not been on any streaming services.
no, that's fair enough. I think my favorite is gonna be There Will Be Blood.
I was about to say I'd go for that one.
Yeah.
But I really want to watch Boogie Nights and Punch Drunk Love. They're the 2 I've been wanting to watch.
They're both really good. I think my least favorite, off the top of my head, is his latest one, that Licorice Pizza. It was still really good, but it's just my least favorite of the bunch.
It's on Prime now, isn't it?
Yes,
So
that's where I
think
watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Boogie Nights is really good. No, There Will Be Blood is my favorite, but that's a very close second. I do really like that film. Let's go to this one. What is both of your favorite Pixar film?
WALL-E. WALL-E, but then Finding Nemo. Honestly, anything they made for their first 10 films.
Yeah. I mean, I completely agree. The first 10 are like incredible. Mine are exactly the same, just flip flopped. I'd say Nemo and then WALL-E.
Yeah, I used to love Finding Nemo when I was growing up. I used to have all the toys.
Yeah.
I used to have the PS2 game, and there was this mission on it. I don't know if you had it, but you go to it's like the jellyfish part of the film. And you have to get to the end of the jellyfish field, and to do it as a kid, I could never get past that part of the game. I never played past it. I used to get really upset because I could never finish it, and I never played it again. And I went back to it like 5 years ago. I was like, "What happened here?" And I went back. All you have to do was follow the pattern.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what a dumbass. And it's like, how did I not do this? I was like 8. And I was like, I should have been able to do this by that point.
I had that with the Simpsons movie game. Did you ever have that on PS2?
I did have that, yeah.
Do you know the one when you're in the burger car and you have to do the track or something?
No, I don't. Probably not.
Okay, I could never get past that as a kid. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, and yeah, I went back. It was really easy, and I was
Yeah.
like, great, that was it. Like that left a mark on my childhood.
Yeah. It is funny though how you have like missions on old games like that you just couldn't get past. I had one on Revenge of the Sith. I don't think I ever got to Mustafa on Revenge of the Sith.
That was a hard game. That was a really difficult game.
I think it was the Order 66, Anakin attacking the temple. I
Yes,
think
the bookcases when you had to protect the bookcases.
yeah, couldn't
Is
do
it
it.
that? Is it? Or was that
Yeah.
Battlefront 2? Was it Battlefront 2? Oh no, Battlefront 2. You have to destroy the bookcases. Sorry, I was thinking of Battlefront
Oh,
2. You have to
yeah.
destroy the bookcases as the
Mhm.
clones, and I
Yeah.
could never do it, and I
Oh, see,
never got past that.
I did Battlefront 2. I did, but I used to play that game like I had no other games.
Oh no, trust me, I used to play it religiously, and I used to play every other part of the game, the instant
Mm.
action, all the
Mhm.
other stuff, Galactic Assault,
Yeah.
whatever. But when it came to the actual main campaign, I could never get
Yeah.
past destroying the bookcases. Could never do it.
Beaten by a bookcase.
Yeah, because it used to spawn like the Jedi in the temple, like
Yeah.
the Jedi, the younglings or not young, the
Yeah.
knights. And I used to get rinsed.
Yeah. Man, do you know what? I've still got my PS2 set up purely just so I can go in that game every now and then.
That's a good one. Very good one.
Sam, I'll bring this one up for you, Ryan, because I don't know much about this show, but Sam asks, what is your favorite character in Peep Show?
Side character be Super Hands.
Mhm.
He's hilarious. But do you know what, Mark? He has some of my just favorite lines.
Yeah.
In anything. David Mitchell is one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
I've actually got his book on pre-order.
Oh,
It's a signed edition. It's a signed edition as
oh,
well.
okay.
It's only like 20 quid, and it's basically him. It's him writing about like history of kings and queens in England, but like his sort of humor.
Yeah.
And I can just
Nice.
imagine because he hates like he hates all that sort
Yeah.
of patriarchy and stuff. So I think it'd be quite funny coming from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of David Mitchell. So yeah, Mark.
Nice. I told you, haven't I? I think that my mum went to school and was in the same classes as Super Hands.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's
think she
really,
got him
that's
on
really
Facebook.
cool.
I think she got him on Facebook.
Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, he's so funny. He has some of the best lines.
Yeah.
When they throw the crack out the window and he has to go chase
Don't they
him.
tie him up to a bed or something in that one?
So good. Oh god, such a good show. One of my Jesse Armstrong writes that. He's one of my favorite writers now. He wrote Succession, and you can see that bleed. You can see that humor and that sick, twisted humor sort of bleed into Succession. So good.
Yeah, no, it's I do like Peep Show. I just haven't gone through it all yet. I'm trying to do Always Sunny at the minute because I know that's another one of your favorites. It's just
really good.
I just whack that on when I'm having dinner and stuff.
Yeah, both really good ones. So
yeah, we're only gonna go 5 more minutes, guys. By the way, just as a heads up. But yeah, what other question we go for? Jim says here, a bit of a hard question. What is your favorite TV show episode ever? He says his is Breaking Bad, season 5, episode 14. I don't know what episode that is off the top of my head. I'm guessing it's where someone dies.
I think it's Ozymandias. Is it Ozymandias? The one in the desert, maybe. I think. I find it really hard to answer episodes of TV just because there's so many, like per season, and it's hard to narrow it down.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, like favorite episode ever. I actually would maybe lean towards either a Doctor Who or a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, because they're singular stories. I think they're easy to remember. But like Breaking Bad, I couldn't tell you what happened in season 3, episode 8, but I can tell you what happened in season 3. It just all blends. Same with like Lost, Succession, etc. Yeah, Succession episode 3. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's like really big happens in episode 3, the last season, and it's like one of the best episodes of anything I've ever watched in my life. So that's probably recently one of the best episodes I've seen. Then Doctor Who, you've got the ones we said earlier, but yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, I feel like a couple of my favorite shows, like Game of Thrones, has a couple standout episodes probably as well. For me, my personal biasness makes me say those last 4 episodes of Clone Wars for me. But yeah, it's hard to narrow it down to one. But I would probably lean towards maybe Doctor Who and a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, it's a really difficult question.
Yeah,
but yeah, Breaking Bad. I think that's the end in the desert. I think, and if so, that's one of my favorites as well. Breaking Bad again. It's hard to remember because me and you both we binged it. It's really hard to narrow down those specific episodes.
Yeah, I always like that episode, The Fly. No one else seemed to like that one, the Ryan Johnson episode.
No, I like The Fly.
Mm.
There's the one Better Call Saul recently had a really good one with Michael Mando's character
Mhm.
in the desert. I don't
Yeah.
want to spoil it, but I don't know if you know what I'm on about. But that's a really really good episode.
I do know which one you're on about. That one was, like,
Yeah,
really, really solid.
fantastic.
Right, I'm trying to find a question here to end on. Um, well, let's I'm gonna bring David's one up here. I'm not sure I'm gonna make this video, but I'm gonna turn this into a question. When you're doing your favorite best of movies of 2023 so far. So I guess we'll finish up, just say what our best films are so far of the year. I mean, people already know what my because of my letterbox and stuff. But what would you say? Maybe your top five, Ryan, if you can
I'll
do
tell you
that.
my top five. I'm trying to get I can't remember what's came out.
Well, I
I've
think
got
yeah, go on. Hmm.
Across the Spider-Verse,
Yep,
number one.
I agree.
Puss in Boots, The Last
Hmm.
Wish, both
Good
with a
pick.
similar art style. Fantastic films.
Mhm,
I've got Marcel and with Shell with the Shoes on here, just because it's
mhm.
technically a 23 film in the UK. But I'll sort of
Yeah.
skip that. John Wick 4,
Mhm, mhm,
Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and
mhm.
then Super Mario Brothers is in there as well.
It's Super Mario.
Three out of my top, like, well, if you count Marcel, would you say animation or live action? Would you say?
Well, we went up for best animated film, so I guess
Yeah, 4 out of my
animation.
6 are animation in my 23 list.
That's great. Um, yeah, as I say, I don't know if I'm gonna do a video on this at the minute. Maybe I will. My top five are Spider Verse as well, Babylon, Fablemans, John Wick, and The Whale. And Puss in Boots is next. Okay, I love
Nice.
Puss in Boots.
Fablemans is after Mario, but is near the top.
Oh
A part
dear,
of me
I know.
died just saying that.
I'm.
Oh,
I love films about people making films. That's why I love Babylon and the Fablemans. I love that, and that's why I
I
like Once
like
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I like stupid plumbers in magical worlds doing stupid things.
That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough.
But yeah, it's been a good year for film so far. There's a few I need to get around to. Blackberry is one I actually really want to watch.
Mhm.
The Blackberry film with
I
thingy from Always Sunny. Dennis, he's in it.
Oh,
And
yes, yes,
it's
yes,
got like a
yes.
94% Rotten Tomatoes. It looks really good.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Sci actually looks quite good. I read up reviews for it yesterday. CC
Yeah,
Sci, whatever it's called.
yeah, yeah, Wednesday, hopefully, we'll see it now. I think you'd like that film that I recommended you the other day, the one on Apple Plus,
I'm
the
planning to.
Reality.
Because I want to get Apple TV again because the Prehistoric Planet 2's out apparently.
It
I
is
didn't
out.
realize. And then a show called Silo. It's apparently really good on there at the moment.
Oh, okay. Tom Holland's
So
new film's coming out on there as well, the one with Amanda Seyfried?
yeah, have you seen the
Seyfried?
Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh, it looks shit, but it's on there.
I haven't seen anything from it. I just saw he had really long hair.
Yeah, he looks really weird in it.
Mm,
I'm not expecting it to be very good, but it's Tom Holland, so I wanna watch it. But I
yeah,
think that's Apple Plus. So,
nice. When I get it,
yeah,
I'll send you my details.
yeah, thank you. But anyway, we'll wrap things up there. Because you know, we've both got busy evenings where I need to get off. You got something to do, and then you know you've got Love Island on at
I
9,
have
haven't
Love Island at 9. Yeah, I actually just finished watching Love Is Blind on Netflix over the weekends, which is like a really actually that was quite interesting. It's like they meet each other.
you? Mhm.
They meet each other through like it's like they don't see what each other look like. They just get to know each other. It was like 10
Yeah.
dates, and they have to meet each other, and then they get married in 4 weeks afterwards. It's fucking insane. It's crazy, but it's quite funny. But it's like a really good like at work, put it in the background show.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I
It
like
still
shitty reality shows.
it surprises me that you watch this stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, yeah, my serialized at the moment is Succession, 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 Love Is Blind. That is like my last 4 things.
Are you gonna log Love Island every night on
No,
Serialized?
I log it. I log the whole season at the end, but
Oh, okay,
I
fair
don't do
enough.
it. Same with Love Is Blind. It's hard to rate those. It's hard to rate reality TV because
Yeah,
I've watched like, God, I've watched like 30 episodes of Come Dine With Me in the last like 2 weeks. So I watch it at
yeah,
lunch and like in background work. I'm not going to
yeah.
sit there and rate Come Dine With Me episodes on my serialized. Like,
To be fair, I don't do like Always Sunny on there either because it's just such like quick 20-minute
yeah,
bursts of comedy. It's hard to rate it
yeah,
on
no,
there.
it is, it is.
But
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
anyway, yeah, we'll wrap up there. Thank you for coming on.
that's
As
okay.
always, it's been
Really
a
fun.
pleasure. I mean, not that I speak to you enough.
Nice. Thank you for having me.
That's all right. Well, and to everyone who's watching, we are going to do our best to get back on the podcast at some point.
We shall.
There will be more episodes at some point. Anyway, yeah, thank you for coming by, and I'll be back nearer the end of the month with another guest. I forget who it is, but yeah, I'll see you all then.
Cool. Thanks, everyone.
See you
Good
later.
night.